Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to give 5 tips for beginners on Oxford Response. So let's get right into it, and let's waste no time. Tip number 1. If you like playing on, let's say, criminal, I suggest going for the big places to rob, or even if you don't want to go for the big places straight away, I suggest going for like a route. So you'll go for, let's say, you'll go Red Apple first to lead the police to go to Red Apple. Then you'd rob Tiaco, then Phone Store, and then let's say Jewelers, and then Oxford Bank. Because it leaves space in the time for the police to try to find you and capture you in a building, and then they don't know that you're already at another place, which is obviously really helpful because you won't get caught most first time. And if that, rob the airfield, but be careful because some people do camp there, like police, because they're just like that. But for example, I have a game pass called, what's it gone, Criminal Plus. Now, if you're really into the game and you wanna obviously be the best of the best, I suggest buying Criminal Plus as it gives a lot of exclusive perks, such as exclusive weapons, which is uh, lowered like discounts, 25% off on guns. You get lowered prison sentences if you do get arrested. 25% earning boost. So like when you rob, let's say the bank, for example, you get more than what people do without having criminal plus. Uh, you get 25. You get exclusive weapons, which is sniper and silenced pistol. Um, And I do suggest buying electric vehicles as well because like they have a really good acceleration. I'll be honest with you. Look, this is the one I'm in. So let's say we start from zero and we drive. Look, it's already really fast, and they've got a good like top speed as well. It's just not. It's a good car to have for robberies, and it's just a nice car overall anyway. And especially with interiors. I think they're coming into the electric vehicles. I'm not quite sure, but there are interiors coming soon, hopefully, because they did have them, but obviously they got a bit scuffed and they had to remake everything because of the tuning, right? But yeah, that's tip number 1. Let's go to tip number 2. Police. If you like police a lot, I suggest using like going straight, like going straight to the calls, or if you wanna camp it, if you want just XP, blatantly XP, then and you wanna camp it, then I highly suggest uh getting undercover because if you use undercover, they will not know. Trust me. I mistook a undercover car for a civilian when I was robbing jewelry store, and I lost over 20 grand because I robbed a few other stores before that, and then like I never let it process into my actual money. But yeah, Undercover is a really good game pass. Double XP, that is really good as well for beginners, if especially if you want to grind XP on police. I do not have it because I'm not really policing, but I don't really need it as well. And it gives you XP on all the teams, so it'll give you XP on ambulance, highway, and police. Um, so yeah, and extra stamina if you obviously, oh, extra stamina if your car, if you don't want to buy an expensive game pass like electric vehicles, I suggest parking your car pretty far away from like the phone store because they'll just spike the tires if they get here early, and then just use the extra stamina to get away from them and whatever. Yeah, that's it for basically like teams and stuff. Uh, if you're on police, well, if you're on police, then I suggest you finish the calls really fast and try and move on to the next one. So then obviously you can get better, more XP and stuff. I do not suggest grinding with a like team unless you're robbing. Like if you're doing police, I suggest going into a server with a lot of criminals. But if you're on, like, let's say you're on a busy server and you're police, that's good. But if you're criminal, I suggest you go into like a low server, because then that means there's less cops and less people to stop you to responding to the calls, and you have an entire map to yourself nearly, which is pretty good. It's really good. So that's another tip. Um, I like I suggest avoiding being AFK like on the game. Well, if you're on police, then be AFK because you get XP and money. But I do suggest not being AFK while being wanted on the criminal team, because they can use their cuffs to just eject you out of the vehicle and they can cuff you straight away, which is obviously pretty annoying, but is what it is. And yeah, uh, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and I suggest like spam going for like Regent Jewelers, Airfield, Bank, because they're the most high paying ones. But if you're not the best at robbing, or if you have a bad PC and you're not ready to run for the cops for long because your PC will probably crash, then I suggest going for like phone store and stuff. But yeah, that's all of my tips. I think I definitely gave more than 5, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's all of my tips for this video. I hope you have a nice day. Like, subscribe, and comment please. Join the Discord, as we do giveaways, active events, and just a bunch of other stuff. Have a nice day. Like, comment, sub.